game. Pick a game, Gus.
All right.
Gus just picked Skyrim, so I guess playing Skyrim.
All right. Welcome to the podcast. All right. This is like the third time we are starting this podcast because of multiple technical difficulties. Okay. So I'm gonna say this right now. I am Lord Cars. Everybody else is not Cars. Say hello to the podcast.
Hi.
There's a goat in here.
I'm not even eating!
Both of y'all, everybody who's here can kindly kiss the broadest of the blackest side of my ass. Okay?
That would be all of your ass then, sir, and that's too much ass to kiss.
Well, that's not my department there, so I wouldn't know that one.
Let's stop this one. This is a conversation that has to end now. Okay. So, as usual, we start off with the podcast with the games, you know, it's fun, you know. This week in games, we have a couple things. It's not really like deep today. Let's start off with WWE. You know, I feel like they should probably stop making 2K games every year because this next one is not. I don't think it's going to be better than that last game. I think it's going to be about the same. What are you guys' opinion on that crap?
Well, since I am the pioneer of all wrestling games, since I've owned all of the PlayStation, start from Smackdown and Smackdown Know Your Role. I predict that this game will do exactly what every game has done. It will take 2 steps forward and 3 to 4 steps backwards.
You're in that mindset too. That's how you feel too.
It can't get worse than WWE 2K15, which was probably the worst wrestling game of all time next to WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 featuring EC Dub. That garbage. It can't get worse than those two, I hope. But will it be better than 2K18? Who knows?
No.
Who the hell knows? I honestly think the gameplay will feel much of the same. I feel like showcase mode will be irrelevant because honestly I don't care. So you would hit the unlock all for everything anyway. Universe mode will can still continue to be trash as it always has been, thus making this game pretty much the same as last game with maybe some new match ties, maybe a couple new features, new attires. Probably the same interests for certain people that we've seen for decades, and new music. 2 steps forward, 3 steps backwards. That's all I can say on that.
Or like how the last game had Aleister Black as DLC, which was fucking stupid.
Well, in that regard, they gotta have some type of DLC. In today's market, I predict you'll probably get Tony Storm as DLC. You might get, I don't know. Who else is probably not going to be on the roster? You might get EC3. He might already be in the game. You might get Keith Lee as DLC. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe some random UK people, maybe you get Zach Gibson and I forgot the other guy's name.
It's just gonna be fun.
Not real.
I bet you it's gonna be the best game ever.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I see WWE games kind of like when they used to come out every year with a Tony Hawk game. And now I kind of see it like Madden, NBA, 2K, same fucking thing. Nobody can explain to me what's the difference. What's the difference between this year's Madden and last year's Madden? Well, no, like such and such, like he's not here no more. But then, like you got these new people. Oh, so it's just new people, and then maybe like 1 or 2 things different. Got you. I hate you people. You're sheeple. I hate sheeple.
Have you know something about WWE games?
What?
For as much as they claim about being accurate, why hasn't no game realized that Triple H has not 1 but 2 theme songs? He has the, time to play the game. He has the King of Kings. Why have we never gotten the King of Kings theme song in any of these wrestling games here lately? Was it bow down to the king, his second theme? He's like the only guy in the world who has two themes? Just saying.
Wow.
Wait. I'm confused.
Now I got another question, right? What was the best WWE game from when you guys were kids, in your own opinion?
I mean...
Ooh.
probably Shut Your Mouth.
Oh, shit. Oh, you gotta shut your mouth up in here.
WWE Shut Your Mouth probably. It's probably the best. I mean, if you want, you had games like No Mercy on N64. They were all good. Yeah. I didn't really play them extensively, but I did play Shut Your Mouth extensively, and that was my favorite wrestling game still to this day. So
I've never owned a wrestling game. I just know that my cousins had it, and when I used to go over to their house, I used to just play it and make characters and stuff, and then so I don't particularly have a favorite game because I wasn't playing wrestling as a kid.
Mr. Wildstreet.
Yes, sir.
What is your favorite?
Day of Reckoning.
Okay. Now, what is the worst wrestling game or your least favorite?
2010, 2011.
Just one.
2005.
The worst, sir. The worst wrestling game.
2013.
Sir, I said one.
Yeah. 2013.
So you saying WWE 13 was the worst wrestling game?
Probably 13, if not 14.
You are sadly. I'm not talking about just 2K. I'm talking about across wide.
Oh, shit.
And I have to disagree with 13 was not that bad compared to 15. 2K15.
Oh yeah, no, it's 15. I'm sorry, it's just 15.
Now I'm talking about wrestling games across the board. What do you think was the worst or your least favorite, whatever?
I'm gonna genuinely say it's one of the 2Ks where I was like, this game is just utter garbage, and it kept glitching out on me and kept It was 15. Yeah, 15. I could delete. It was definitely 15 because I couldn't play it half the time, and it kept glitching out on me and freezing. So, I mean, at least I could play WWE Raw, which is a complete garbage fire, but at least I could play the damn game.
Now, I'm going to say a game you probably turned off your memory banks for.
Which one?
Just like how when I spoke to a friend of mine, we were talking about Resident Evil games a while back, we forgot about Umbrella Corporation. My God.
That
I actually forgot about that game. But you may have forgotten about the abysmal Xbox exclusive WrestleMania 21 video game.
That game was hot garbage, but
you want to talk about the worst?
I'd rather play that than WWE 2K15.
Man, I can't. 2K15 was god awful. Everything about that game was. The only thing good about the game was the graphics.
Yeah, everything else was
that is it.
And then the controls. Everything else changed. I was like, bruh, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I can't. If you listen, 2K15 was bad, but 2K15 is a masterpiece compared to that crap, that dumpster fire, that garbage. My God. I don't see how you could play that over 15. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying 15 is good by any means. But you play WrestleMania 21. If you play WrestleMania 21 and you play WWE 2K15 side by side, you will look at yourself and say, you know what? Compared to this is a goddamn masterpiece.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Probably.
Like, that is the game that I'm sure everyone forgot about.
You know what game is looking good, though? WWE Attitude or WWF Attitude. That game was actually good.
The funny thing about low key, all the GameCube wrestling games were relatively fun.
Yeah, even though they
didn't look the best. They didn't look the best,
yeah,
but they looked. They played well.
Glitched, and
they had the best arc, yeah.
Yeah. Next, right? Moving on, E4, did you have anything to add to that part of the subject specifically?
I did not know.
Okay. All right. Now, I think everybody could talk about this because this, this is not specifically to any person. I believe Darkwave had brought this one up. Go ahead and take it away. The next subject.
I brought up two subjects. Which one you want me to cover first?
Resident Evil first.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
Of the court.
In the day of gaming, we have seen collector's editions, legendary editions, special editions, super ultra fuck me sideways editions.
I got that.
We've seen Resident Evil 6 with the leather jacket.
Oh my god. I remember that. That was $600.
We've seen statues. We've seen posters. We've had Lance from Metal Gear Rising, which I do have. And then there's Resident Evil 2 Remake. A game that I, by far, am looking forward to.
Yes.
That was probably my early prediction for my personal game of the year. Early prediction. Because I am a Resident Evil mark, unfortunately, because I follow it everything. Although 6 and even though 7 was a good game, I don't care about any of these characters in 7. So, but nonetheless, we have a regular edition of $59.99, basic price.
Of course.
We have a deluxe edition of about $69 to $79. I don't remember that exact price.
Yes.
Collector's edition will probably be about $120, $150. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the Coup de Grace. Yes, the Coup de Grace. We have a, Ultra edition with a typewriter keyboard or something of sorts, and tape, ink ribbons that people made for the low price. We're proud to announce for the very low price of $900. I ask you, Wild Fang E4, why? When you see what they give you, I listened to a podcast, to a YouTube called Residents of Evil. And they called this one, I'm going to use there, an Etsy pack, where someone just basically made custom stuff and put it all together.
Yes.
Why would I pay $900 for something wrapped in tape and a keyboard with an umbrella logo that I can go get a sticker on that and do it for what about? And by the way, that same keyboard costs, well, I believe they said about $200. Why would I buy this for $900?
I have a question, and I believe this is a good follow-up question. Does the game come with a free blowjob?
From Ada Wong, no. From Claire Redfield, no.
Does the game pay your bills?
I don't believe it does.
Okay.
Do you get a new car with this?
No.
So, say I needed a kidney transplant. Will it provide me a kidney transplant?
No. I have a better question. Does this game come with not only Resident Evil 2 Remake, but 3 Remake, a Code Veronica Remake, and maybe even a 0 Remake, all in one package?
That
so
still
you don't really
doesn't
need a
seem like
0
it's
Remake.
worth $900.
I'm just asking.
Worth it.
I'm just asking because
I was going to say it better just remake all of them. It just needs
no. That's just a start.
$900.
That's just a start. I mean, this is coming with the remake of a remake of the remake of the remake of the remake of the remakes. Not only that, do I get Bluetooth headphones? Do I get a brand new HD television, 4K, 60-inch, to actually play this game on? And all of that, do I get a special edition Resident Evil Resident Evil 2 remake, PS4 Pro? Then maybe you can hit me with $900 because the TV alone will be worth it.
I was gonna say, shit. Is this for the damn the PlayStation 5? That's what this is.
I'm sorry.
Is this even still on PS4 level?
I mean, nah, bruh. I'm sorry, but it better come with 45 different games and a blowjob before I spend $900 on a single fucking video game. You are.
That's more than what I pay in half of the rent.
I would never. I bet you if I ever came in the house, I got the $900 edition. Oh, okay. Can you pay the rent? Nope.
I'm buying that $900 edition. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I am a mark. And by mark, I mean I am not buying that $900 and I'm going to laugh at Capcom's face when some blithering idiot, because there'll be someone out there who buys this trash.
Somebody, I have that funny feeling you're right.
Oh! Someone probably, you know, some true mark, even more of a mark than me, is going to actually buy that game. $900 and be like, I got the Resident Evil Ultra Stick and Cock Up My Ass edition that cost me $900, man. I got the game players, man, and a typewriter that doesn't type.
Oh, it doesn't type. Isn't it a Bluetooth keyboard? You're mad.
No.
Okay, yeah, then officially, it is officially not worth any of anybody's time, because if you buy that, I'm letting you know this right now, you're probably retarded. And I don't mean that to be mean or rude, but
No, don't beat around the bush. If anyone buys that, they're a blithering idiot.
Yeah, retarded.
No. Beyond retarded. They don't need to exist.
Yeah, they're like, hey,
a
Capcom.
blithering idiot.
Yeah, they're like, hey, Capcom, we love your game, so we're gonna spend half a fortune to buy it, just under $1,000 to buy a collector's edition. That I could probably make half the shit on Etsy. Yeah,
They already exactly.
Didn't they try this with the jacket and it failed miserably? How much was that jacket edition? Wasn't it like $600?
The jacket was $600.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, people bought it because of the jacket.
Yeah. And I thought the human race was stupid before. Yay.
Now, yeah, you know, you'll have some. Now, let me say this now, in case it happens. You might have some stupid RE craver in the chat and the comment says, well, you get everything of the collector's edition and the special edition and all that combined. I don't care. None of that is worth $900.
$900.
Nothing in the gaming world is worth $900. I don't care what they give you. It will legitimately have to pay your bills, car notes, and free blowjobs from any woman of my choice for the rest of the year. For me to even put it in my brain to think, oh, maybe so. Now, for me to actually consider it, it has to give me sex for the rest of my life. Meaning, I get to have Ada Wong personally in my domain all to myself. Then I would consider it, and I probably still wouldn't buy it. Why? Because I'll be disappointed when I get Ada Wong, because it'll be nothing but a goddamn digital blow up doll probably, and I'll be a blithering fucking idiot. Nothing is worth $900 in the game world. Anyone buys this, you deserve to be Thanos.
Damn.
Natural selection, you need to take its course. Anyone who buys this needs to be part of that natural selection, that ashes to ashes, dust to dust, like Thanos.
Damn. That's saying
I'm sorry,
bro. That's mean. You're being
Look, man, do you not understand when I heard that? What my reaction? I read this because I was listening to Resident Evil, good YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. Everyone should follow them, by the way. And when they told me this, I'm like, wait, what? I was at work listening to this, and I even yelled out, what the fuck is this? $900?
Nani?
Was Resident Evil 6 not bad enough? Now, one can, some goon will say, oh, well, you get a pure leather jacket, and leather's expensive, yeah, but not $600 worth, maybe, for some jackets. But then you look at the game we got with Resident Evil 6, I mean, come on. My God.
Yeah. I'm just putting it out there. I'm never spending that much for a special edition, and I'm not gonna lie. The highest
I'm never spending any
for anything that was close was about $200, and that was $199. And I bought the fight stick at the same time, so it looked like I spent that much money, but I really didn't. I just bought a fight stick.
I think the most I've ever spent was maybe $150 or $120. I don't remember how much the Metal Gear Rising collectors with the lamp was. That may have been $120, $150. I know I did get the Skyrim. And I know I did get Uncharted collector's edition with the dragon statue and the Drake statue.
Yeah.
And the Drake statue of Uncharted and the dragon statue of Skyrim. I know Skyrim was $150. I remember that shit. I don't remember what Metal Gear Rising was with the lamp, which is a beautiful lamp, by the way.
It is. All worth it, but, not expensive. $900, man, you might as well just...
Yeah, $900, that is a car. That is rent for some places.
Mm-hmm.
Rephrase it. In some states where it's reasonable, that's 2 months of rent.
Oh, yeah. 3 if you're in a good place. But, I just know my wife would probably divorce me immediately if I come in the house with a goddamn $900 edition of a game. Like, what the fuck does this give? Is this going to pay the rent? Yep, I'm going to give it to the renter's office. Here you go. A $900 edition of Resident Evil. Moving on. Fuck. Moving on. Right? I hate my phone sometimes.
Moving on. Dragon Quest 11 is coming out. Everyone needs to buy it so they can see Dragon Quest is actually relevant in the United States. So I can get Dragon Quest 10 over here so I can get me another MMO that actually might be decent other than FF14. Thank you.
And what was your next topic, by the way, besides that?
Oh, at Gamescom, we got a couple of release dates for 2 games. There might have been more, but I know of the 2. Same month, not February 22nd, thank God.
Yeah.
But no less than a month after that. So let me run down. We got February 22nd. We got Anthem, Metro, Crackdown, and Days Gone. Currently announced. More to come, I'm sure. And just 2 weeks or so after that, maybe a week, because February is a strange month. Mm-hmm. We get the, I guess, in this case, highly anticipated DMC 5, which, will probably be good. So, and then 2.5 weeks after that, what do we have? Shadows Die Twice. A month after all that February 22nd stuff on March 22nd. Ladies and gentlemen, more to be announced. More to be announced for that month as well.
Uh-huh.
So, that's all I got for Gamescom. I mean, there's some other news. You got gameplay for, Cyberpunk. You got other slight announcements. Nothing on Bayonetta 3. Nothing at all this year.
I forgot about that game.
Nothing.
Salty.
You're damn right I'm salty.
No. I think this is hilarious because when I rant and I get salty about Kingdom Hearts, you say the same thing. So yes, I will take all of
you have had content of Kingdom Hearts. I have had nothing. Nothing has been said. At least tell me the game is...
What has been the time frame between Bayonetta 2 and when possibly Bayonetta 3? Has it been, 10 plus years?
Hey, you've had Kingdom Hearts content.
I would rather get nothing and wait 10 plus years for a third Bayonetta. No. And if I can't be salty about Kingdom Hearts, I do not want to hear your saltiness about Bayonetta.
I can get salty. I have seen nothing. In these 10 years, you've seen screenshots and you've had other different types of games come out to appease. I've had nothing.
That's not appease. That's like saying that somebody. That's like saying I am a homeless person and I have not eaten in weeks. I'm sitting here surviving off water. and then you just like, oh, look at this delicious meal that I'm going to offer to you, Cecily. You get steak, lobster, mashed potatoes, green beans, all this shit. Here's a cracker.
Hey, it's still food. While next person down the street has had nothing.
And then guess what? Okay, I finally get to the damn table and I'm like, yes, all right. I worked so hard. I waited like a whole year to get this delicious dinner. I'm so hungry. When I get it, here's a claw from the lobster.
Guess what?
Okay, can I get? I would rather you not give me shit. I would rather you not give me any fucking thing from that damn buffet dinner and just let me fucking die and starve versus setting my hopes and my expectations and you giving me a fucking cracker.
And a lobster claw.
And a lobster claw. And the fucking juice.
As I said, that is more than what I have gotten for Bayonetta 3.
Dude, Bayonetta 3 was only announced like 2 years ago. It hasn't been that long. That's what
you still
said.
got 8+ years.
I have seen nothing.
Yeah, dude.
You got 8+ years before you can get to my soul.
I don't. But here's the thing. You have a release date. They have spoken. Things have been said.
Like 2 months ago.
Things has been said. I have not even seen a promotion poster for anything Bayonetta 3. What did Wildstreet say? He forgot the game even came out. No one in these 10 years has even forgotten about Kingdom Hearts. Shut up, Wildstreet. Don't turn back now.
I was actually
joking about that.
I was actually joking.
Quiet you.
But I knew.
Of course. But the fact of the matter is,
you got 8.5, 9 years before you can get to my saltiness level.
But
well, we were all salty from Final Fantasy 15, so I've been down that road. I know how you feel.
Yes.
But you've had information. Give me a poster. Give me Give me something other than what I've heard about last year.
All right. Hold up. I can easily solve this. But for Final Fantasy, right, when it was first announced, we didn't get information until about 2014, for real, of the actual fucking game. Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly, we had nothing.
We didn't get real information until 2 years ago, from 10 years ago. And then we.
But here's the thing, though. We knew what was happening.
No,
but we knew.
No,
we didn't know because we knew exactly, and we knew which one was going to come first.
Yeah, we knew.
Anyone who was waiting for Kingdom Hearts should have known your stuff was not coming out until either A, Final Fantasy was canceled, or B, it was finished. Everybody knew it, even if you didn't play Kingdom Hearts. I kept telling people, you're not getting your game. You won't get information until this Final Fantasy, which turned out
Hello?
Turned out underwhelming for the 10 years.
There we go.
Right?
Yeah.
It turned out underwhelming.
Uh-huh.
So let me ask. I'm sorry, go ahead.
We all knew Kingdom Hearts 3 would not come out. My only issue is, I'm not asking for a month. It's the fact is, you look at the Switch, okay? You've had Octopath, you had a lot of good games. Bayonetta has jumped up to be one of Nintendo's biggest titles on their console. It's now exclusive, for right now anyway, unless Bayonetta 3 turns out to not be exclusive. It is exclusive to Nintendo Switch. We've heard about Pokemon coming out for this year and next year. We've seen some game that nobody's heard of called EX Machina, which looks beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, which is going to be good.
And we haven't, from the little, her leg or just the name Bayonetta 3, we've not seen anything. Nothing. Zero. Nil. 10 years? I'm sorry, Kingdom Hearts. You had to wait 10 years. Well, guess what? Those who wanted Final Fantasy had to wait just about the same time. Get in line.
I have a question. Who is the person that makes Bayonetta, that does Bayonetta games?
Who makes Bayonetta? Well, it's developed by Platinum Games. Now, what they're doing...
I was going to say, what else is Platinum Games doing? Are there people in Platinum Games that have to be so fucking detailed that you can pretty much damn near see the characters breathing?
Well,
That is the reason why I am extra salty is because of the excuses and the back and forth that we have been fucking getting. And I'm also extra salty at the simple fact that fans like myself and Wildstreet who have fucking waited for this game, we didn't even get a chance to play a fucking demo because we're not considered important enough or we're not rich enough. But we waited just the same as these other fucking celebrities and other fucking people who are more bigger named and important. Have I not been waiting the 10 plus years along with them other motherfuckers?
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. I know exactly how you feel. The only reason why I don't really defend Kingdom Hearts as much is because it was universally known. And it was even a running gag. I don't know if Wild Fan remembers the joke that Kingdom Hearts 3 ain't coming out until Final Fantasy comes out. And guess what? At the time, that game was not. At the time, that game was called what? Versus 13?
And to make it even worse, he was focusing on the clothes, which is,
exactly
what he was doing.
We all joked about there will be no Kingdom Hearts until at the time, Versus 13. As a non-Kingdom Hearts player, I've played a few. I played the first one, beat the first one. I played Birth by Sleep because I liked Ventus, his character, and some of the characters there. I'm not a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I know exactly what you mean because Final Fantasy is worse. We waited about 10 plus years. We didn't get a demo until about a year or two before release. Or so, if you want to even call it that.
When Agito came out, and then we got another demo with updated gameplay. We got 2 demos.
Yeah, we got demo. We had content, but Final Fantasy 13 Agito was on what system? The PSP. Who had it? No one. I mean, I had it.
The PS4 version. I don't remember the name of it.
Well, that was Final Fantasy Type 0.
Yeah, Type 0. Yeah, Type 0.
But look how long it took for that. But when we first got it, it was on PSP. The same thing you said about Kingdom Hearts. Y'all gotten games, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Dristic. The Dream Drop for 3. We've both had content. My problem is, when it comes to Bayonetta, now I know what games Platinum Games is kind of working on. Kind of.
All right.
They got that Grand Blue Fantasy coming out.
And
that's
they
somewhat done.
And then they were working
on this mobile game.
And they were also working on one big game at the same time when they were developing Bayonetta 3. You know what the name of that game is? It's called Nier Automata. They were working on that game at the same time.
Yeah, but the thing is, we haven't even heard. I'm not even talking about gameplay. I don't care about gameplay. We know what Bayonetta's going to play like. I haven't heard a thing.
I know, but at the same time, to E4's point, that game was only announced how long ago?
Hey man, I need details.
I know that game was announced how long ago?
What, was it 2 years now? A year now? Year and a half?
Was
it earlier this year?
It was a year and a half ago at this point. Now, that game was announced about a year and a half ago. Kingdom Hearts was announced about 10 years ago. Or I'll pretty much hinted at about 10 years ago.
Yeah, hinted. When was Kingdom Hearts actually announced?
Legitimately announced. 4 or 5 years ago.
Officially announced about 4 years ago?
4 or 5 years ago. 5, 6. Like when he picked up the Keyblade on the beach. All right.
Okay.
So and it said officially in development. Like, bruh.
But this is different. I have the closing argument here. You know the big difference between Platinum, why I expect that from them and this is not from Platinum Games? Look who's running that Kingdom Hearts company. Who's behind Kingdom Hearts? What's that company name over there? Enix?
Yeah, and then there's Tetsuya.
How long do they take? To do anything?
Oh, also,
Platinum Games, they may take some time, but at least you hear things. You hear things here and there, snippets. Yeah. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, but
I just want to know how's it coming, how's it doing.
Makes sense. I get you, but at the same time, I believe it's not really like I'm expecting some shit for Bayonetta. I want to play Bayonetta 3 right now, but unfortunately, they don't feel like, hey, we have information yet. So therefore, to be fair, it really doesn't have. It's not that much yet. It's when it gets to like a third year, where it's like, where's Bayonetta 3? What are you guys doing? Then I'm gonna start being like, the fuck happened?
If it's a third year for Platinum Games making Bayonetta 3, there's a huge
problem. It didn't take that long to make Bayonetta 2, so I'm gonna be like, the fuck did you do? What are you doing?
Speaking of Bayonetta 2, I did not die at all in that game.
That game is so fucking easy, but I played it on the harder difficulty just to die. And that game was okay.
I played it on normal.
Yeah, on normal
because I expected the challenge of the first one. Because the first one normal was
Yeah.
And I did. I died. I almost died once, and that's because when you become a giant, they don't tell you none of the controls. I'm like,
Yeah.
I almost died there, but I didn't. I did not die that once in the entire game. Please, don't do that for Bayonetta 3. I want an inkling of challenge, please.
Okay. But now that we got that all cleared up, I'm just saying, man, Bayonetta. Bayonetta's
I want it.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. Did you watch Shadow Die Twice gameplay, sir?
Yes, I did.
I'm highly disappointed.
Why?
I like it, but I'm disappointed.
Cause it.
I knew it would look like a Souls fighting style, but much faster and much with different mechanics.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I am still sad because what game got delayed earlier this year? Well, a couple weeks ago. Well, last month. There's supposed to be Souls that at this point has no release date until next year, and it seems like I'm already gonna be burnt out because of Shadow Die Twice.
But they're not even in the same genre.
Code Vein and that are Soul-esque games.
First of all, I want to tell you something. One, some of the people who make the Souls games are making what's it called? And two, it's more like Ninja Gaiden / Tenchu. I can tell you this without a shadow of a doubt. Shadows Die Twice is less like a Souls game, more like a just an action platformer game, like Ninja Gaiden and Tenchu combined into one. It is not a Souls game, hence why I'm going to buy it.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it. But here's you didn't get to the real point though.
What?
Look what these games are releasing, and look at all the other things possibly coming out.
Like I'm not buying everything. I'm buying
that too.
Speaking of release dates, now that we're here, right? Battlefield 5's terrible release date between Call of Duty and Red Dead. E4. If I gave you one of those games, Call of Duty Black Ops, Battlefield, and then Red Dead, which one would you buy?
Like which one? Like first, second, or third, or like just which one out of those three?
Which one out of those three would you buy?
Red Dead 2.
Thought so. Now, why the fuck did EA decide to put it in between Red Dead and fucking Call of Duty? They are the dumbest people I've ever heard.
They're idiots.
It's like they don't want sales. It's like, yo, I'd rather buy Call of Duty and Red Dead and Call of the Day.
I think the reason why is because I think they know they're not gonna outsell Red Dead.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I don't think they will outsell Call of Duty just because of the kids and the parents. Yeah. But if I'm looking at it in their shoes, if I had to put myself in EA's shoes, they feel like if they come out around Call of Duty, they can compete with Call of Duty and hopefully beat it. What they're not understanding is that both of you are gonna fucking lose because Red Dead Redemption comes out at the end of the month, and once that game comes out, both of your games are gonna die online-wise because everyone's gonna hop on Red Dead and flood that up with fucking sweats and clowns. Therefore, being Black Ops 4 will fail, Battlefield 5 will fail, and Red Dead Redemption is gonna run off in the sunset. The only way Black Ops may succeed is because of this overwhelming need for Battle Royale.
Oh my god.
That the little kids, Mommy, Daddy, Battle Royale, it's like Fortnite, please.
My ear.
That's the only chance Black Ops 4 has to succeed. Now, will it succeed before Red Dead? Absolutely. Will it, have sales? Of course. It will make it sales. Battlefield 5, I think if I had to rank them in poll, I'll be completely unbiased and honest. If I had to rank each game as far as totem pole of what's going to be the highest sell, Call of Duty, Red Dead, Battlefield. Honest opinion. Parents are gonna buy their kids Call of Duty. It's just nature.
Yeah.
Red Dead will no doubt be the better game. I feel like anything after Red Dead is dead in the water. It's DOA, dead on arrival. But I would be an idiot not to understand the power that is Call of Duty. A lot of people may not understand that, what I mean by that, but Call of Duty, no matter how shit it gets, no matter how bad people may complain, no matter what, it always sells pretty much a lot of copies where they make one the next following year.
Yeah.
And with it coming out at the beginning-ish of October, sorry, it might sell, at least for the time being, more than Red Dead. Now, overall, who knows? But there's kids. Kids make sales.
Yeah.
Battlefield is dead in the word. That's already dead. The extreme sweats by Battlefield. The ones who cry for realism.
Yeah.
Those fucking clowns. They want Battlefield. Real men, not some cheesy sweats. Those men who, when we sweat, we're actually doing good numbers. We wait for Titanfall. And then the kids. Now, if you like Black Ops, Wildfang, E4, I'm not, saying anything bad about Black Ops, but I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
And then the kids,
Speaking of
they'll get the parents to buy them Black Ops for Battle Royale.
Speaking of Battlefield, I played the beta. That game is okay. I'm not going to say it's better than Black Ops 3. Oh, God, no. That's why I'm keeping my copy of Black Ops 3. Like, oh, God. Like, I'm going to keep that for backup. Like, and then we get in a Blackout Mode beta coming, and I'm like, okay.
I'm already not even. I'll look at if YouTuber JD plays it. I'll watch this stream. I'm not touching it.
I'm not gonna watch JD play the game. JD actually kind of sucks. Not gonna lie.
He actually does. He carries his team most of the games, man. I can't even say it tonight. He actually does carry his team. So hey, look, man. If you carry your team 90% of the time in most of his streams, when he does, how you see his kill feed.
Yeah, when he's good, he's good. When he's bad, he's terrible. Hey,
man, like I said, 90% of the time he's carrying his team. Results is results. Whether he wins or lose, he still has like 20 plus, and his team is like 15, 10, 9. So, even if he does shit compared to what he should be doing, when your team is shit, when your rest of your team is shit, what can you do?
Yeah, of course. Okay.
But thing on the Gamescom thing, did you see Claire demo for RE2 Wildfang?
I did not, and I did not care.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, I genuinely did not.
Well, you know what, Wildfang? You can go buy that $900 sweat package and become natural selection by Thanos.
That doesn't make any sense, but because I didn't want to buy, I didn't look at a demo of Claire. Is Claire play? Oh, no. Let me ask you a question, right? It's a serious question.
It's not really Claire. It's the fact that you get to see G in all his glory.
Okay. All right. Cool. But why would I care about a demo of another character when they play exactly the same in that game? I mean,
it's less about Claire and more about the visuals of G.
Who the fuck is G? I don't even know who that is.
William Birkin, clown. William Birkin. My God.
How the fuck do you get G out of William Birkin?
The G virus, sir. That's his monster name, G.
Oh, well, guess what?
God.
When was the last time I played Resident Evil 2?
I don't care when the last time you played it. It should have been yesterday when you played it.
It was a fucking decade ago. Jesus Christ. How the fuck am I going to remember that?
Well, actually, for me, it was like... When did Resident Evil 6 come out?
I don't know.
Shit, that's like the last time I played too, because I went through all. Oh god, I went through all of them.
Jesus. Like I said, fucking Resident Evil 1 was my favorite back then, and then it became 5. I literally stopped playing. I didn't play 3, so 3 Remake would be completely new to me. 2 is almost gonna be new because I don't remember shit. That's why when you say G, I'm like, I don't know who that is, nor am I impressed.
William Birkin.
Yes, William Birkin. Yay. Okay.
His visuals was beast.
Okay, that's cool, right? But you know what's cool? If Akuma was in the game, he was like, here's an Akuma demo, I'd be like, okay. But instead, Leon and Claire play the same, if I can recall. So therefore, I am not going to purposely look up Claire's gameplay when I'm going to play the game regardless. It's the same fucking game. I'm going to play the game. That's like if Kingdom Hearts came out and they were like, Resident Evil Mark. Shut up. Anywho.
Don't shit on the Resident Evil Mark, man. I love my Resident Evil, even though they piss me off.
Yeah, with 7. But anything else you wanted to add to the gaming section before we move on to the toilet?
IGN plagiarism, man!
Yes.
And that is the whole conversation.
Hey.
Or unless you got something to add to it. I don't know.
Why did this man make a non-apology? Fucking talking about. Look, I'm just gonna tell you guys one quick thing, right? Because I made a video on this, right? If you fucked up, the worst thing you can do is challenge the internet. That is game over. The internet right now is what? 1 billion and like 2? Yeah, okay. They're like the heavyweight champion of the world. Like, how the fuck you gonna beat how you gonna challenge the internet? I dare you to find something else on me. What's his name? From Kotaku. And guess what he did? He found everything. And plus people kept sending him shit of plagiarism. And you plagiarized your resume. Like, are you kidding me? That being said, man, I can't. Alright. Moving on to the dumpster fire. If I can't hear myself. Darkwave.
Yes.
I can hear myself through your stuff. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. Anywho, right? Let's talk about WWE, right? First, I'd like to talk about the eulogy for certain dead wrestlers. My Google Home just scared the shit out of me. I didn't even say he Google. But yeah.
Weird. So this eulogy we have just for a certain tag team wrestlers and Sanity.
Oh God.
They are dead.
Oh God. He lost Sanity, man.
He lost it. It's very sad. They had so much potential. Triple H worked so hard on this project that he's envisioned, and Vince killed it. Death by Vince. This next, well, it's not a person that's on this eulogy. The next thing is if Mr. Wildfang can actually say his name.
Who? Oh, Mr. Killian Dane.
Yes, thank you. His outfit is dead. I don't know what the fuck is going on with his outfit. That little one piece shit, that shit that makes it seem like he needs to be in the fucking circus. They need to take that shit off of him. That shit was ugly. That shit was so fucking... And I'm not just saying this because, oh, hey, you're a girl, so... No, that shit, even people like JD was just like, take him out of that shit. The shit is ugly. So Killian Dane's outfit is also dead now. Something that made him stand out. So, dead.
Oh, yes.
Good job.
Mr. Killian Dane. God, I miss that guy. What's life going to be without Killian Dane?
Breaking news.
Oh, God.
Stone Cold Stunner had just been hit by Kevin Owens. Continue.
On who?
Seth Rollins. They're fighting for the IC title.
Oh, thank you. All right. Now let's talk about SummerSlam. And when I talk about SummerSlam, I mean NXT SummerSlam. Right? Because that wasn't TakeOver. That was fucking SummerSlam. How did you guys like NXT SummerSlam?
It was nice.
It was nice, right?
I enjoyed every bit of it. Granted, I did pop in and out of the room a little bit more for the Kairi Sane. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry for the Kairi Sane Shayna Baszler match, but for what it was and stuff, it's pretty good. It was pretty good, all of it. I would probably say the match that I think I enjoyed. I don't know what match I enjoyed more. I think I possibly definitely the Johnny and not Johnny the Ricochet and Adam Cole match. I really enjoyed that one, and I enjoyed the Velveteen Dream and the EC3 match. I think that was actually really smart for WWE for NXT to have Velveteen Dream.
No, don't say WWE. You get that shit to Triple H.
Oh, excuse me, Triple H. I think that was really smart. You're right. Forgive me. I think that was really smart for Triple H for NXT to have the Dream win, because the last takeover it was Dream versus Ricochet, and then he lost that. So you can't have him losing too much. So I think what they did with it was pretty nice. EC3 still came up looking nice out of it, and Dream, I think the right man definitely won that match. With the Adam Cole with Ricochet winning the North American Championship, I would probably say, I know that it's a new title and stuff, but I would probably say I would have liked it just a little bit more if he would have defended it a little bit more, I guess. But I'm fine with Ricochet. I'm fine with Ricochet being the new North American champion and stuff. We can get some pretty good stuff with that. We can either have a Velveteen Dream and Ricochet going at it again. So yeah, pretty good options with that. And yeah, Kairi Sane winning and stuff like that. That was perfect. Although I thought it was funny as shit when Shayna Baszler was like, she didn't beat me, she just won. And everybody's like,
that's the same fucking thing.
It's the same thing, Shayna. Okay, that's the same thing, but okay. And it was also confusing that they had it was the 4 horsewomen of MMA, and then Ronda was there, and they had a picture backstage and stuff, and I was like, Shayna, aren't you a heel? Like a massive heel, and Ronda's a face? Whatever, I don't care, whatever. But yeah, I enjoyed NXT SummerSlam. I enjoyed that. That was actually really enjoyable.
And what were your matches of the night?
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine or
anybody's?
Oh.
You can go ahead. E4.
Okay. As I said, definitely the Ricochet and Adam Cole, baby.
Baby.
Baby. I know. Baby. Hey, baby.
Shut that shit.
That one was my favorite. I really actually did enjoy that one. It had my entire interest and focus for the entire match. And as I said before, I went into this match, wouldn't care which man would have won and stuff like that. If Ricochet would have won or if Adam Cole would have won and retained, I didn't particularly care. I think it's hard now watching a WWE somewhat product and actually caring about both of the wrestlers, because it correct me how I feel about it. I don't know how you guys feel with a lot of the main roster matches. Half of the time, I only care about one out of both the fucking wrestlers that's wrestling, or I just don't give a shit about none of them. When I watch NXT, I genuinely care. I care about both people, both wrestlers, or even with the I care about the tag team division. I care about the women's division in NXT.
Good. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right.
I cared about both Ricochet and Adam Cole, and it's a tie. It's just like, damn, man. I mean, you can't hate Undisputed Era. People still love Undisputed Era.
Oh yeah.
I mean, people, it's come on now. You can't sit here and people love Ricochet and stuff. I mean, warming up and stuff like that to him. I think he's doing fine and whatnot and stuff. So you know, at this point, it's just like, you know, whoever. It's any match. Like, remember, Wildfang, like, I'll ask you when we watch NXT, and it'll be for, like, a championship match. I'm like, who do you want to win? You like, I don't care. Which McCullough can retain such and such. I don't care. This match is going to be good.
Yep.
We watch something on the main roster, and it's just like Becky, Charlotte, and Carmella bullshit, and it's like, hey, who do you want to win? Are you fucking kidding me? You really have to ask me that who should be the SmackDown Women's Champion in this three-way?
It should definitely have been Becky, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, that was for me. That I think that was the match that I was truly. I mean, not saying I wasn't invested in all of them, but that was the match for me.
Okay, Dark Wave, yours. I'll go last on this one.
My match tonight for NXT Takeover Brooklyn number 4,
aka SummerSlam,
would have to be not Gargano and Ciampa, not EC3 and Velveteen Dream, not the tag match, not even Adam Cole. I will actually say Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane. Why? Because Kairi Sane won in a beautiful way. And to be honest, I loved all the matches, but
yeah, same here.
Kairi Sane winning in the way she won and how that match actually was, it exceeded my expectations. That made it my match of the night. And I love Kairi Sane, so I give it to that one. Though all the matches were pretty much good. The weakest match probably to me was being EC3 versus Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, they could have did more, but I'm gonna agree with that one. I still love it.
But my match was Kairi versus Shayna, with Kairi becoming NXT Women's Champion, and the way she did it was phenomenal. Cause I thought the match was over, and she countered, and I legit marked out when she won. So that wins my match of the night. But if I had to add to it, that's not the spot of the night. The spot of the night is, of course, Adam Cole kicking the holy shit out of Ricochet
in midair.
Springboard.
That shit was beautiful. That was the perfect, like, just can't even do something like that again. That was just beautiful.
Dog, my match of the night. I'm not gonna lie, it was the first match of the night. It was that tag team match, man. I'm sorry, that match was damn.
Hey, we all got different picks.
That match was so fucking good and hard hitting. It started off fast, and I was like, "This match is just good." What the fuck? I was mad that Mustache Mountain couldn't retain, but then again, as soon as I saw War Raiders, I was like, I can't wait. That's all I said. I can't wait. But for me, if I had a spot of the night, it's definitely going to be when Tommaso Ciampa was handcuffed to the thing. I don't know what the fuck that was. When he was handcuffed.
It wasn't the speaker. No.
I don't know what that was. I don't know what it was. But that whole area, that whole part of the match was my match. Was that spot of the night, because like the story that they told, he was like, "I'm sorry, Johnny," and he was in his face like, "You're sorry. You're sorry. It's too late for sorry." Super kicked him and then kneed him. I was like, "Yo, this is how you tell a goddamn a face versus heel story." And then I'm not gonna lie, the greatest part of all of that night is when Tommaso Ciampa kept coming the fuck back out, waving at the man and walking back to the back and
he's
coming
just
back
so
out.
damn good.
Yeah, he's a dick, but he's the greatest goddamn heel. He's evil. Jesus.
I don't know if you recall what people were actually doing. People were actually now booing Johnny.
Yeah,
like that's how goddamn good he is. That now he's making people hate the fucking face. He's like, people are like, God damn it. But I will also say with the oh shit, what was I about to say? Oh, with Dark Wave, with him saying that he liked the Kairi saying Shayna Baszler, I was gonna say one spot in that match that I thought was actually pretty good. If I can recall, I don't think nobody has kicked out of Kairi Sane's insane elbow drop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shayna Baszler. So while Kairi Sane still won, this match still made Shayna Baszler look super boss.
Granted, I can't get used to her wrestling. She's okay.
No. I got it, and like she's doing like really good, like as far as like her on the mic skills. And I at first, I was but I'll give it. She's improved, and I would say I would prefer her as a heel, as a bully heel versus somebody Alexa Bliss.
All right. Let's cut the fat now. Let's talk about SummerSlam. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
SummerSlam.
That shit was ass. I saw a couple people say that shit was good, but I was like, no, it wasn't. It was really boring half the time, and some of the matches were fucking pointless, and I was agitated half the night. First, let's start off with these. Now, of course, we're gonna start off down the list of, the list here. We're gonna start with the pre-show: Andrade and Zelina Vega versus Lana and Rusev, and I didn't watch that match. I didn't even know that match happened until I got the notification.
Damn pre-show.
Yeah, Andrade Cien Almas. Let's have a eulogy for Andrade Cien Almas, who put on 5-star matches with Johnny Gargano to be on the pre-show on the main roster. Everybody bow your head one time. Okay, we're done here.
There we go.
Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak. First of all, that match was actually really good. I didn't even. I
knew Drew wasn't going to win though.
You kind of knew, but
yeah.
Yo, 205 Live. I don't know what's going on there, but it seems like somebody put cocaine in the creative team on 205 Live. They was like, "Hey, here's some cocaine. Here's some actual cocaine that's good for you. Go ahead and write up a storm and make the matches good." What about the stories? Fuck the stories.
Triple H runs 205 Live, so.
Oh, wait, okay, so somebody gave him Triple H crack, and now it's like, hey, but we need storylines. Fuck the storylines. Wrestling. More important about the wrestling. But what about wacky characters? Fuck the wacky characters. Wrestling. Okay, what about Spuds? Rockstar Spud? Fuck that. Wrestling. All right. Now this next match literally had me kind of yelling and screaming. The B Team versus the Revival. Now. How many of you are actually getting a little sick and tired of the B Team magically winning their matches? Is that not getting on your nerves?
I'm sick of the whole tag team division on both Raw, and it pisses me the fuck off because they have such good talent. The Usos, the Revival, the Ascension, just Sanity, but it's just the same. It disgusts me. I'm just truly disgusted. I don't give a shit about any fucking team. And I used to joke when we used to talk about like the Universal Championship and stuff, and we used to be like, what belt is the most worthless belt? I now take it back. It's the tag team belts.
Damn. Is it because the Bludgeon Brothers didn't defend their titles not a single time?
They didn't defend it. They're now a dead team. They're just like, they're like that fly that gets stuck in, like that comes to the wine glass and now it's just sitting on top of the wine, just dead in the wine. It's just dead in the water. They're dead. Whoa. Nobody gives a shit about them. I don't give a shit about them. And then who was the SmackDown? Who was the Raw? Now the B Team. The fucking B Team. Which, by the way, that's the dumbest fucking name ever. My 12-year-old niece could come up with a better fucking name for a tag team than that. The belts are just, the division just needs to be rebranded, refreshed, redone. It just needs. I used to say that, like how they do 205 Live. Like, if they even was to do just take the women and put them on their own separate brand, they could take the tag teams and put them on. The belts, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go on, but the belt that's in my fucking closet is actually has more importance than the tag team belts.
Yeah, you're right. My Smash Brothers Championship belt does have more importance.
Yep. And that's paper.
Yeah. All right. Darkwave, did you have an opinion on that?
There's a tag team division on WWE television?
No, the B Team match versus the Revival. How the B Team won by luck again.
Yeah, there's a tag team division on the television. I didn't know there were tag team matches anymore for titles.
Yeah.
For pennies. But
yeah.
I mean, sure, why not? B team, go, go, go. There you go.
Their new theme is actually shit.
And then it's like, I don't understand because they take a tag team like people like Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, and then they give them new outfits, new gimmick. They give them a new fucking theme song that was actually super boss that I actually really fucking like. And then they do nothing else with them. That's it.
Well,
and I don't think news, everyone.
Huh?
Do not tell me that fucking Kevin Owens is the Intercontinental Champion right now. I really don't want to hear that.
No, he just kayfabe quit. Breaking news is B Team is coming out now.
Speaking of the B Team, if they don't lose their tag team titles tonight, I'm not watching Raw for 2 weeks. Period. I'm literally just going to look at the spoilers.
They're not defending their titles, so yeah.
Fuck out it! What? All right, moving on. Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, I'm not gonna lie. The first time these motherfuckers fought in that 30-minute match, gold. The second time they fought, I was like, okay, a little silver. Third time, I'm like, stop fighting these people. This match was, to me, kind of boring.
But in effect, it's like when we were seeing AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura 5 fucking times. People was probably sitting here saying, "Oh, this sounds like a good idea." You know, a wrestler with Dolph Ziggler, is he good? Yes, but it's kind of everyone's been over fucking Dolph since like the whole Dolph's contract. You know, we don't know if he's gonna. He's been over like months before that shit happened. So no, nobody particularly cares about Dolph anymore. And unfortunately, it's not Dolph's fault. It's WWE's fault. But it is what it is. Seth Rollins, most over guy besides AJ Styles and stuff on the fucking and Daniel Bryan on the main fucking roster. Why do we need to keep seeing these matches over and over and over and over again? It's like WWE, like they're scared to use anybody else on their fucking roster.
You know what match I want?
We have to keep seeing the same fucking people over and over and over and over again.
And Darkwave, your opinion on that match?
The match, it started very slow.
It did.
And it was mainly because they wanted to put the focus on Dean Ambrose, which I thought was a bad idea. But in the 22 minutes that they wrestled, A, they were the longest Raw branded match on the show. B, for about 12 minutes, it was kind of, about 10 to 12 minutes, it was really slow. But those last 12 minutes after Seth hit that reverse suplex Falcon Arrow
which was
maneuver,
good.
Everything picked up after that. And truth be told, I thought once that spot, like the things leading up to that, once they picked it up and got to that spot, the match clicked for me. It was a great opening match for me. It was not great, but it was a good opening match. And they did what they had to do with Dean and Drew.
Yeah, but I'm
so what? The
I
first
was bored.
Yeah, I was bored for the first 10 minutes or so. But when they started picking it up and they got to that reverse superplex spot, then the match picked up, and then it was what it was. So was it a bad match? No, it started off slow, but it became it worked itself to a good, not a great match, but a good match. It was just a good match.
Yeah.
About you know what? For that spot alone, I'll give it a 4-star because my God, that spot alone, you probably never see that. That right there, that and the Ricochet Adam Cole spot are probably the 2 spots of the weekend. There's nothing else that tops those 2 spots.
I know what spot tops it.
Yeah.
I'll get to that in a moment. The next match I'm going to talk about is the New Day, a.k.a. the tag team that we see every fucking day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. That match was not good. It wasn't good.
And it's stupid because if you was just going to have fucking disqualify and then just give them the fucking belts on SmackDown Live 2 days later.
Eric Rowan is hurt. That's why they got the belts on SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
He had a torn bicep.
Also, what are you doing
Oh
in the
yeah, that's
background,
why
man?
we're
Why we
seeing
can
this
hear the
shit
whole
with Bray
background?
Wyatt. That's why we were seeing this shit with Bray Wyatt on Twitter, and they was talking about possibly restarting the Wyatt family
I'm
again.
not doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, it's something in
No,
the
that
background.
is me. That is me. I am fixing my dog's food.
Okay, but
It's
yeah,
dinner time.
okay, but yeah, man, that shit that was kind of like bad for me. That match is just bad. I nothing came out of the match for me, and I was like, okay, you injured Big E, but how are you gonna capitalize on it? Oh, he's on SmackDown the next day. Okay, now the next match, right?
I was gonna say it was like the same thing when they slammed Xavier Woods into like the steel steps and shit, and then like he was sitting there like he was fucking seizuring and shit, and
Yeah.
then like you see him like just like the next time doing like some fucking ad. It's just like what? WWE even on their Facebook joint was like, oh, shocking news, injury update, Xavier Woods been rushed to the hospital. Oh no! And then we see him in the fucking ad. I was just like, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now the next match, Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens, and quite possibly, I don't know, that took the cake as one of the most pointless matches I have seen all goddamn night. Not gonna lie here. Anybody have anything else to add to that crap of a match?
Squash match.
Squash match. Okay, that's it? Okay. Now,
Get these hands.
yeah, okay, good. Yes. How to Bury Kevin Owens in 1 minute and 50 seconds, starring Braun Strowman and WWE Creative, featuring Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn.
He's just the comedy act.
Fucking pointless. Charlotte versus Becky versus Carmella. Thank God. I want to say this without a shadow of a doubt. Thank God Carmella is not my champion right now. That's all I cared about. Now, for the thing that I actually cared about, right? That I cared about 100%. Why the fuck didn't Becky Lynch just win the fucking title? Why the fuck did they keep giving it to fucking Charlotte? Why was Charlotte in this match?
I was gonna actually say, are we gonna just talk about the match, or are we gonna talk about the political?
Oh wait, hold up, my bad. I don't think I'm reading that right. That either says Charlotte or is that Roman Reigns? I can't read that right.
Roman Reigns.
I mean, I feel like we're talking about the same people. Wait, did Roman Reigns, was he in 2 matches that night?
I will say that Charlotte's boobs look bigger and look nice. They look nicer now.
Wait,
yes, they did.
Are you talking about Charlotte or Roman Reigns right now? I'm very confused.
I'm talking about the outfit where Roman had the pink on.
Okay.
Yeah, his boobs look really nice.
Yeah, Roman was in 2 matches to me. Or was that Charlotte? I don't know. I can't tell the difference anymore. They look the same.
Nice boobs. Yep.
Yeah. No, but for real though, like everything leading up to that match literally had me looking at the screen like, why the fuck did she come back and get a match automatically? And why the fuck is she my SmackDown Women's Champion? What is
her last name?
Oh yeah, okay, Reigns or Flair. I can't choose.
You can pick either. Quite honestly.
Oh, okay, cool. Next match, a match that I actually was like, okay, this is pretty damn good. Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles. All right. Now, that match was fun. Okay, it may not have been their best work, but Samoa Joe is a monster, and he's a damn good heel.
Can we just like make up a belt just to give Samoa Joe or something? Because he needs a belt.
I'll be your new daddy. Who's your daddy?
I instantly, since he would have said that, if I was there working, I would have came down. I'd have been like, AJ, give me the belt. Give me the belt. Here you go, Joe. Just off of that. Just off that promo. Here you go. But the match is not finished.
It's okay. Here's the Universal title. That's a Raw. Here's the Universal title.
Take it.
You deserve it. Like, come on, son. Like, come on, man. That match was pretty good. And then Samoa Joe was continuing it by attacking him on SmackDown. So, yeah, I can honestly say I like the story so far. It's kind of building up. They're building up nicely. Samoa Joe keeps attacking AJ. It's fucking good. Now for probably... Oh, wait, Darkwave, did you have an opinion on that match? Because you're real silent right now.
Not really. Although I do have a funny tweet of the night from a wrestler.
What?
Randy Orton's wife tweets, I just dropped my husband off at the airport. How can I miss him already? Sad face. Randy Orton replies, and I quote, "Oh baby, we got it in though right before I left. So you'd have a big happy face emoji on your cute little face when I was gone. Anticipate that return home. Booty, giggle, I got you." End quote.
Okay.
Basically, what Randy Orton is saying is he banged his wife to give her a smiley face while he's gone, and he's anticipating that return home booty when he comes back.
Okay.
Is she gonna shake his hand?
Oh no! That's what I was getting next. The first comment, Robert something Hardy. Did she shake his hand? And then the next thing he puts is, well, shit, because Randy Orton blocked him right after that.
I honestly don't get it. Oh, never mind.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ. Woohoo!
My bad. I'm a slow moment. I also have a funny tweet. This is from WWE Critics at WWE Critics. And it goes, Cole says, Reigns has defended the Universal title at every live event this past week, something that hasn't been done in a year and a half. You mean like AJ Styles been doing for the past 9 months? Question mark. Hashtag Raw. Hashtag WWE. Yes.
What, did they say the Universal title or just World title?
Universal title every, yeah. I know what the person means, though. I know what they mean.
Yeah, the Universal title hasn't been defended at house show. That's probably why they said that.
Yeah, no, he said something like that hasn't been done in a year and a half, meaning that somebody hasn't been defending their title, aka you forget AJ Styles has been doing that for almost a year. Come on, bro.
Yep.
But moving on past that crap, Roman Reigns is still garbage. Let's talk about the best, my match of the night, obviously. The fucking Miz versus Daniel Bryan. Because the story and the promo before that match had me almost fucking at the edge of my seat. And when I was watching the match, I was like, the story these motherfuckers are telling is so goddamn good that I honestly want them to go again. I want a chapter 3. Honestly, chapter 2 is going to be crap. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be crap.
Just because who's in it?
Because why?
A retired diva and a non-wrestler.
Why the fuck is... Oh, God. Why did they do that? Why couldn't it just be another singles match or a Hell in a Cell match, which would have made 2 times more sense? Because these two need to be in a Hell in a Cell. Holy shit. Why? The fuck is wrong with them? But that being said, right? That honestly to me was match of the night. It was a damn good match, and I found some faults, but it was still a good match simply because the story they told was fantastic. What was your guys' take on that match?
I'll let D4 comment.
Oh, I was gonna say, you go ahead and go first. I've been commenting first.
Yeah, I've been letting you. I felt that it was a nice little dynamic there. Me coming in last.
It doesn't matter. Just somebody go.
Repeat what you said, sir.
What was your guys' opinions on the damn match?
Mrs. Match. Okay, Mrs. Match with Daniel Bryan was really good, except the crowd was pretty much burnt out from sitting there for, at that time, about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Outside of that, the right man at the time, I believe, won.
Of course.
And he won the way he should have won, being a cheating, cowardly, not really cowardly, but I guess you could say cowardly, a cheating, cowardly heel. And I enjoyed the match. Like, it wasn't my, I don't know if I would call it my match of the night, maybe, but it was damn sure a really good match. So that's pretty much all I got for that.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to talk about the next match. All right. Next match. Hold on. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin, which was
another squash match.
Oh my God! Why did they do that? The Demon comes out to win in 2 seconds, and then Baron Corbin. That shit is so bad because he was like, I wasn't ready for the Demon. I was ready for the man. And I was like, hey Baron. Hey Baron. Their
moveset is the same.
What is the difference besides the outfit? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, you're retarded. And I don't mean Baron, I mean Constable Corbin, by the way. So, acting manager Constable Corbin, who is probably
general manager.
Oh God, Sir Knighthood of Constableness Corbin
of the Round
Table Kingly Sir Constable Corbin, whatever the fuck you want to call him, because that shit is getting stupid. But moving on, because clearly that match wasn't a match, that was a squash. Wait, wasn't Bobby Lashley supposed to? I don't care. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy. The match is okay. I'm not gonna say the match is good. I'm not gonna say the match is bad. It was alright.
The only entertaining part of that match that I enjoyed was Randy Orton coming out halfway and then him being like, "Nope," and then walk away.
That was the best part.
Randy Orton's heel work has been phenomenal.
And when he was standing by the stage and staring, I was like, "This man."
They peeking over the corner.
This man is a creep motherfucker. I like it.
Like a fucking nasty old pervy ass peeping Tom. I was like, Randy, get the fuck out of here.
I like that Randy Orton. I like it. It's just good. It's good. It's gonna be good. Okay, now moving on. Now, possibly one of the best fucking decisions they've made in Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss being the way it was, or Alexa Bliss could do shit to Ronda Rousey. I'm gonna have to say that was my favorite decision of the night, because that shit made more sense than anything else. I was like, Jesus Christ. If Alexa Bliss is beating up on Ronda Rousey, I'm going to look at the screen like, oh, shit. I'm glad that was a squash match, too. What are you guys' opinions on that squash match?
It ended how it should have been, and it was how it should have been.
That's all you have to
say. That is all.
I
agree as well. Now for the final match. And
Kit Kat bar.
Boy, do I have to say some shit about that match. Now, to me, right, that match was quite possibly the dumbest version of their match I have ever seen in my fucking life. Okay, the match did not make any fucking sense. It made Brock Lesnar look like a complete fucking retard, and it made him look like an even bigger retard when he threw the briefcase. Then came in the ring and tried to hit Roman Reigns with the chair. And he looked like a retard. At the end, I thought Brock Lesnar was legit retarded. And I also thought that it didn't make any fucking sense how this man kicked out of 1 billion spears and everything in his grandmother. But one spear at the very end of this shit, he fucking is down. It wasn't a special spear. It wasn't a spear off the top rope. It wasn't a fucking super spear.
He had a chair, that's why.
It didn't hit him! He hit.
No, we're not supposed to know that.
Okay, so the chair, right, is his kryptonite, and that one spear managed to get the 3 count. Okay, how in the blue shit did that make any sense? Like, how the fuck? Why? My first question is, Brock Lesnar, right? Why the fuck did you even leave the ring to go attack Braun Strowman in the first place? Did you think why? Why did you even take your eye off of Roman Reigns? You could have just won the match and then had a match with Braun Strowman. Or, I don't know, let Braun Strowman beat the shit out of Roman Reigns if Roman Reigns had won. Maybe kind of use that shit as an advantage.
But didn't Braun Strowman even say he's not about to sit here and be no coward? Braun Strowman was not going to attack anybody. He was just going to stand there, see who the fuck was going to win. Whoever won, then be like, cash this shit in, ring that bell.
Exactly. So
Brock Lesnar wasted his fucking time and energy attacking Braun Strowman,
throwing the briefcase all the way at the top of the ramp to lose, to look like an idiot. Which he could have been like, you know what, Braun? Brock Lesnar wants a rematch. He probably would have said, alright, immediately. You know what I mean? But instead, he was dumb enough to go outside, F5 Braun Strowman, throw the briefcase, attack the man with a chair, throw him against the what's called, and then fucking go in the ring and lose. And I was like, this literally just made him look like the dumbest motherfucker I have ever seen in my life. This is the second time where I honestly stared at the screen like, why did you make a person look so fucking retarded? AKA Baron Corbin when he lost the Money in the Bank briefcase. That was the first time I looked at the screen like, why is this motherfucker so retarded? And what are you doing? Obviously, this would be the second time I looked at the screen like, why are they treating like this motherfucker is retarded? AKA Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar deserved the retard of the night hat. I was like, that makes no sense as a strategy, and it made you look very, very dumb. Because you stopped what you were doing, beating Roman Reigns, to go focus on a person who wasn't attacking nobody and was standing there. For what reason? And it did nothing but help you lose? You couldn't just wait until, if you lost, use that opportunity to get your rematch, because Braun Strowman ain't no bitch. Ain't gonna be like, nah, bruh, get in the back of the line. Braun Strowman's gonna be like, come get these hands. You know what I mean? Am I the only one thinking this way? I mean, what are your guys' opinion on that shit? Because that shit legit, like, it had me blown. Like, what the fuck?
Do you want me to tell you my honest opinion, or do you want me to make this a conversation?
Honest opinion. I do not care about having a conversation about this.
To be honest with you, this entire Brock, Roman, Braun thing, the moment Braun came out and I realized it wasn't going to be a triple threat, I legitimately did not care about anything that happened after that show. In fact, I didn't cut the show off. I cut on my computer and just stared at the screen as the match was happening, listening to what was happening, and then I heard Braun get destroyed. And I legit was just like, oh, okay. Because honestly, I just didn't care anymore. Well, I knew at the moment, I knew what was going to happen. Once Braun did not cash in, I'm like, okay, he's, it's not going to be what we want. So
they used Braun for a cheap pop.
It was literally stupid.
It was just a cheap pop, just so people would not send him be having a fucking beach ball.
Oh yeah,
screaming. This is awful.
Yeah,
and this is boring.
Which is what they did. They said you can't wrestle in the beginning of the match already. They were already chanting. It was to get people to not walk out the arena and leave early. It was a trick. You're right. It was a fucking trick to get people to stay, and people were tricked, and they fell for that damn trick.
Yep.
We fell for it. Not gonna lie.
Breaking news, everyone! Trish Stratus is arrived on Monday Night Raw and interrupting Elias. And she looks gorgeous.
Okay, so I have a question. Alright, now that we're done with SummerSlam, right? Evolution is going to suck.
Oh my god.
Evolution is going to suck. Because if Trish Stratus and the Bella Twins are on that shit, I'm not watching it.
I told you there was one.
It's already announced, sir. It's already announced.
Going against Alexa Bliss.
She's going against Alexa Bliss.
And it was a rumor for Nikki Bella and Ronda Rousey. That was a rumor. Don't know if that's going to happen.
Look. Here's what's going to happen. Evolution's going to come on. And I'm not going to watch it.
I'll watch it because I have to do my...
You can review it. Hey, job. Review it. I want you to review it. You both can review it if you want to. But I'm not watching that shit.
No, this is why I have WWE on Facebook, just so I can catch tidbits and snippets and important shit.
Yeah, I'm not watching it. I'm just letting you know this. Okay, now let's move on to that Monday Night Raw crap. The Shield. Now, I'm one person. I love The Shield, okay? But the last two Shield reunions were fucking stupid. This one is the dumbest one. Why the fuck did they even come out? Why didn't they wait till the bell rang at least? if you're gonna come out, you could have waited till the bell rang, and then he wouldn't have the. Why did he even come out? It was fair and square. Like, what the fuck were you doing? Like, are you kidding me? What the fuck was the point of the Shield?
I mean, they do it for Roman, man.
Oh yeah, they want Roman cheered. I totally forgot about that. And people won't.
Oh, what's that? Dean Ambrose is back, and he looks swole as shit and looks good, and he's getting, fucking cheered out the wazoo. And Seth Rollins, who was white hot. All right, cool. We're gonna put Roman with that. We gonna put Roman with that. It'll work. Well, hey, it didn't work the other. It'll work this time. It'll work.
Hey, guess what? We went.
It's not working.
Yeah. Ooh. Like, come on, bro. Second, right? The fuck you mean the Shield? That it just didn't make any sense. I'm like legit. Like, why? Now, right? The last thing of the night. I'm going to ask you guys a question, and I'm sure this is going to become something. Who is worse, creative or Vince?
Isn't Vince part of creative?
Technically,
no?
He's the final decision. He makes the final decision, and then there are writers. Vince makes all final decisions. The writers just make the shit. Who do you think is worse, Vince or the writers?
Probably the creators, considering Vince. I don't know.
I doubt Vince even looks at that shit. He probably just is like, yeah, whatever.
Oh.
He's like,
first come, first serve.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I feel like Vince just goes, hey, I see Kevin Owens gets pooped. Okay. Kevin Owens gets pooped. I'll sign off on it. Braun Strowman is attacking Kevin Owens for zero reasoning for 2 weeks straight. And then now we're going to treat Kevin Owens like he's a cowardly heel. Granted, he was being attacked literally for 2 weeks by a man that he did absolutely nothing to. Okay. All right. Sign off on that. It makes 0 sense. Zero. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. Let's have Braun Strowman assault Kevin Owens and make Kevin Owens the bad guy. Like Chun-Li. By the way, that what did I just hear? What did I just hear?
You heard him reiterate for the umpteenth time about the first ever women's pay-per-view.
Okay, I'm going to say this now. Right? And now that we're done with that question, because no one really cared about that question. Right? And I got to think of another. Right? All right.
Hey.
Do you guys think that Evolution is going to be good?
No.
Oh my God. Breaking news, they're taking shots at the Divas division with pillow fights. Elias is greatness.
Wasn't Trish in one of those pillow fights?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Darkwave, do you think Evolution's gonna be good, or do you just gonna watch it just to watch it?
I'm gonna watch it because I'm gonna watch it. Huh?
All right. Officially, it is your job to review that shit because I'm not watching it, nor am I going to review it. I'm not even going to talk about it on the next podcast after it displays. Now, there's one thing I am hyped for is that Super Show in Australia. Fucking Triple H. Triple H is a monster when it comes to getting you hyped for a match. I want to watch that Undertaker versus Triple H now. And Triple H is that damn good. I don't care what anybody says. This man hyped up his match with Roman Reigns. Granted, that match was complete and utter total dumpster fire, but he hyped the match up right. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, that match is bad. That match was terrible. Roman Reigns hasn't had a good main event at WrestleMania in years. Oh, wait. Ever. My bad. Shit. I wonder who's going to be fighting at the end of WrestleMania this year. Or next year. Whatever the fuck.
It'll be Roman versus The Rock.
Oh my God. I can't wait for that match. That match is going to be so terrible that if it's good, I'm going to... To reiterate,
that's where we end the
their
podcast.
Oh God,
this is a historical match. Historical
God,
match. History of historical history and history.
Oh God.
Historical history. Historically. The Rock versus Roman Reigns. It's almost like John Cena versus The Rock. And I'm going to be like, well, yeah, because it's Roman Reigns, a.k.a. 2 Moves of Doom, man. Jesus fucking God.
Oh, speaking of moves of doom,
No.
did you guys see that John Cena now has the 6th move of
No.
doom?
Oh, my God.
Woohoo, he's been in the gym working out. He has the 6th move of doom now. Wah-ha-ha.
But is he actually going to marry Nikki Bella?
Do we actually give a shit?
It depends. Am I invited to the wedding?
I mean, they did waste our time, so I feel like we still need to get our invitations. This needs to be a public wedding.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. You know what? Yeah.
Hello?
Okay. So, that being said, is there anything else anybody wanted to add to that before we sign off for the night? Nope. Okay. E4, anything else?
October is going to be a great month.
It's going to be good. Right?
It's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
That's it.
Okay. Smash Brothers. I'm a god in Smash Brothers. And that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign this motherfucker out because I have to edit when people were saying their real names. Like, literally during an argument in Kingdom Hearts vs. Bayonetta. Alright. Alright, and I can snap now. I can snap with one hand now. Yay!
You said your real name.
You said your own real name and Mr. Darkwave's real name. Like, aloud. And I probably don't care about editing. I'm going to edit it, but I'm going to see if I care by that time I'm done. This is done rendering. That being said, I have to see you guys later. This is Wildfang, a.k.a. Lord Cars, a.k.a. the Monica, a.k.a. the Joseph Joestar of the group. Of these jokers here, you know. I'll say E4 is a WAMU, you know, or ECDC. Darkwave is definitely WAMU. Yeah, definitely WAMU.
I already said I'm ECDC.
Yeah, you know what, Darkwave, you could be Sayori too, you know. You just call him Sayori. That's so mean. Oh.
That was rude.
I'll catch you guys later.